Oh, for God's sake. You're such a dummy, Dad. That's cute. A guy named Bond, okay. Anyway, welcome back to Trails from Zero. Let's go talk to Jona Shithead. Might as well grab a heal while I'm here. Will earthworms even do me any good here? We're gonna find out. Yes. Snow crab. I think I can use that on the bamboo rod. Yes. Nothing. Okay. Oh, nice you to stop by. Cut to the chase, Jona. What do you want? I assume you need my help with something? Well, you see, I just wanted a hand with a little bit of hacking. Goodbye. Wait a second. Why are you leaving? You didn't even hear me out. Isn't it obvious, Jona? Jeez, is this all a big joke to you, kid? Asking the police to assist in a crime is a special kind of reckless. I told you guys before, hacking is not a crime. Yet. I'm not trying to wage war against the IBC or anything, I promise. I'm just trying to get a jump on my most fearsome rival. Fearsome rival. Explain. Oh, looks like you took the bait. Won't you at least hear me out? I have a gut feeling that you guys will find this interesting. Fine. If this ends up being boring, prepare for a world of hurt. Jona Sacred. I may even do something as drastic as a 20-chain combo you and Pom Pom Party. Please don't. I don't think I'll ever recover from that shame. Kitty. Cute name. But is this hacker even real? Why would I lie about this? I first encountered her about half a year ago. I was busy hacking a few companies like usual, and then I realized that someone was tracking me. She caught me off guard, so I immediately cut off my infiltration route, covered my tracks, and managed to escape. After that, as if to taunt me, she sent me a little greeting in her online handle, Kitty. Ever since that fateful day, she's been screwing around with my business. Okay then. According to all the reports I've read, hackers are extremely rare. Is there really another hacker in Crossbell? I'm positive. Even I thought it was some fluke at first. To think there's another hacker in the city who's on the same level as my genius pisses me off. Same level? From what I'm hearing, this Kitty is far more skilled than you. Oh, come on. It is okay, Jona. After all, your specialty has always been system languages, not hacking. You may have not lost this fight, but perhaps you can still win the war. What the? I don't need you to make me feel better. The only thing that'll make me feel better now is revenge. Once I uncover her location, I'm gonna seize her access point. And I want you to help me, Tio. Can you guarantee that Kitty will come online today? I got it all planned out. You see, I analyzed my data and crafted a foolproof operation. Kitty isn't on the Orbital network 24/7 like I am, but the thing is, all I need to do is spread some info she might be curious about. Based on her trend up until today, she's a solid 90% chance that she'll appear. Can't let this opportunity slip away. Well, that explains it. If that is the case, which one of us will serve as the decoy? Kitty has to be lured out of hiding. While the decoy acts, the other will trace Kitty's infiltration route from a different terminal. If we repeat this process, we could possibly corner Kitty. Any complaints? None from me. You and that Aeon system of yours worked with me. Kitty is toast. I prepared for this in advance, and trust me, I have no intention on going easy on her. Consider it a 2-on-1. There's no way she'll be able to weasel out of this. 2 problems still stand. First, I need access to a suitable terminal in order to provide backup. I would rather not risk the integrity of the Special Support Section's terminal back at base. I know the perfect place. Deep within Geofront's A sector, a certain Control Terminal 3 sits right for the taking. Its main router is separate from this one, so it's perfect for our pincer maneuver. That is quite convenient. You get any of that? Not a word. They're throwing around so much technical jargon. Now for the other issue. This seems like it will take a large amount of our time during a period where we are already busy. That's true. That's definitely a problem. I think I said day 3 of the festival is when I'll be able to go to the old battlefield. It is a simple fact of role proficiency. When it comes to hacking, I am the most appropriate for the job. I am sure my absence will not hinder our work too terribly. But Jona said that terminal was deep in the Geofront sector near the station. Ain't that a bit dangerous for you? I will find a way to manage. My ability should be sufficient by now to handle any monsters I encounter. Tio? How about we do this? I'll accompany Tio to this Control Terminal 3 while you two head back to the precinct. Huh? Yeah, that should work out. I wasn't a big fan of letting Tio talk go in alone either. Yes, I think this is for the best. Randy and I should be able to handle the odd jobs that the precinct throw at us. But, what's the problem, Tio? It's not like you to get all weird about accepting help. Whoa, forget I said anything. If you insist. Still, we should finish any important business we have before starting this. Because I've done all the quests. Aside from the picture taking quest. Let me look at this really quick. Alright, once you get there, just give me a call on your Enigma. Then we'll start our mission. Understood. We can't claim to understand everything that's going on with this, but just don't make a mess of things. I don't want you to cause any trouble for anyone who uses the Orbital Network for their job. That's cute. Tio and I, we're pros. Kitty too, probably. We wouldn't let ourselves be noticed by your average user. We're simply playing a game of tag, 2 against 1. Just one out of the public's view. This is how the operation should play out, at least, so there is no need to worry. Whatever you say. I'm counting on you, Tio. I think I'll order a large pizza with extra cheese to get myself hyped up for this. Oh, God. Try salad sometime. Correct. Okay. I think the elevator was here. Yeah. And this right here is why Lloyd did not want her going alone. See an air duct. The Geofront as a whole is the product of an urban planning project that spans 20 years. Due to its constant construction undergoing some spontaneous changes, the entire structure became far more complex than intended. Okay. Still, the sheer size of this place never fails to surprise me. Do you really think you would be okay coming down here alone? Well, no. My apologies. It's okay. Lloyd? Would you like to practice a combination craft while we are here? I may not be as proficient as Randy or Ellie, but I would still like to try. It's a great idea. Okay. Omega Strike. I have to try that out. Curia Bomb. Attempting luck skill check. Luck skill check failed. The chest is still empty. That just went around to the room I was already going to. Okay. Just weak to everything. Eye drops. A marble ring. You find fingerprints inside the chest that point to the likely culprit behind its contents theft. 3 guesses as to who that is. Now I think that one was being passive aggressive. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be using the ducks to get around. There we go. And that raised the bridge for me to go in here. Fuck off, little thing. And elevator! 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 Which just makes me think of the the helicopter, helicopter. Huh. We'll go back that way in a minute. Treasure! But first, a word from our sponsors, Orbital VPN. Are you so sick and tired of those goddamn data collectors? Tracking you and watching with the NSA, watching you jack off? Get yourself a VPN, but a VPN that cares about you. Orbital VPN for just $9.99 a month. Use discount code Sarah for 1 free month. I just made that up off the fly. You know, with comments like that, it's probably why I don't get sponsors. Let's go this way. Okay, yeah, I can see the gimmick of this. I gotta mess with some moving... I gotta mess with the moving parts to get where I need to go. Lloyd was just short of a level there. Oh, okay. Where the fuck can I go for this? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, there's a vent here. I didn't see it. Now I've got a bridge here. Stride heals. Their higher elements appear to be active in this chest. Unfortunately, there are no more items. There's going to be a boss in there. Now we're back around here. This leads to exactly what I wanted. Now, before I go do that, let's go see where the other path led. Treasure! Hold on. Move level 3. I was taking no chances with that. The ventilation here is your biggest fan. And you just go and shut it down. I hate that that pun works on 2 levels. And now we have the boss proper. Are we close? This is the final stretch. The room containing Control Terminal 3 should be somewhere near here. Tia! What is that? Damn it, it looks like the leader of the monsters in this section. Tia, are you good to go? I am ready. Arrogant Queen of Bats, the state of her love of blood. To state her love of blood, she will even suck it from her kin. Weak to all elements, so Tio's gonna have a fucking... Oh, fuck. Anyway, as I was saying, Tio's gonna have a fucking field day with this one. Well, that was unexpected. I expected it. T, are you okay? That was a pretty tough fight. It wasn't too bad. I am fine. What about you, Lloyd? I'm okay too. I guess Randy was right when he said there's tonfas would be good for defense. But even so, that would have gone a lot smoother if the others were here. Honestly, being without them is making me realize how much I rely on those two. Did I say something funny? Don't mind me. It's nothing important. Through that door, she says. Oh, I want to go check out the other door. Can I at least, let me heal first? this it, Tio? This is Control Terminal 3. Our plan is to hack into the net from 2 points, Control Terminal 8, which Jona has appropriated, and this one. I think I understand. Should I call Jona now? Yes, if you would. Since Ellie and Randy may try to contact us, call Jona on my Enigma instead. Will do. Jona, it's Lloyd. Oh, you're already there. Yeah, Tio is booting up the terminal now. Good, good. I'll get mine set up too. Do me a favor and turn the Enigma's speaker mode on, okay? Speaker mode, what's that? On the back of the Enigma, there's a little red switch. Flip it. It will allow other people to be able to hear the caller's voice. Here? Hey, can you two hear me? Yeah, that's useful. It uses quite a bit more EP, so I don't recommend using it unless it's necessary. Jona, everything is green on my end. How about you? Almost there. I've been moving the decoy around as much as humanly possible. I'll let you know if Kitty shows up. Affirmative. Don't let me down. So, does that mean we're all done setting up? Yes, all we need now is Jona's signal. Once I start hacking, you can leave everything to me. Do you see why I initially chose to go alone now? Yeah, I do. But still, the journey here wasn't exactly the easiest thing in the world. So I'm glad I decided to tag along. This is bad. I'm terrible with awkward silence. Oh, that's right. Mishy, wasn't it? You know, that character you like so much, you've got him on a keychain on your Enigma. That's actually a cute detail. Yes, I suppose you could say I like Mishy. I'm not really one to get too attached to things, so it's hard to believe I've held onto that keychain for all these years. Years? You didn't buy it when you came to Crossbell? I assumed you did, since he's practically Crossbell's mascot. No, this was a gift. From Guy, 5 years ago. What? Guy Bannings. He was your brother. Yeah, he was, but wait a second. You knew my brother? Yes. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You're from Lamont State, right? How could you know Guy? It couldn't have come from... What do you mean you're going on a trip? Where are you even going? Principality of Rimaferia. Don't worry, I should be back in a month or two. I can't dive into specifics, but I'm in charge of escorting this cute little girl back to her home. That was you? Yes. I was only 9 years old at the time. Guy was the one who escorted me back to my home in Rimaferia. Wait, that's where you're from? Not Le Mans? That is correct. To be honest though, it does not especially feel like home to me. By now, I've all but abandoned it. Tio, what about your parents? I believe they are fine, but I cannot say for sure since ever since I left 3 years ago, I received very few letters from them. At age 5, I went missing for a period of time. Guy was the one who rescued me after that. I was hospitalized at St. Ursula for over half a year. Once I finally recovered, Guy insisted on escorting me to my home. I had no idea. But if you were escorted back home, why did you leave again? Lloyd, you know I'm a bit different from regular people, right? Don't say that. It is the truth. You know it is. My sensory reception is orders of magnitude higher than any normal person. The faint sounds of an average ear finds impossible to pick up. The flow of aural waves no ordinary person could ever perceive. The presence of elements that go undetected by the public at large. Even people's emotions and the beat of their hearts. When I attended Sunday school, I was always alone. The things the neighborhood children saw and what I saw were worlds apart. I was oblivious to their prying eyes and their whispered conversations about me. I know my parents loved me, but everyone has their limits. The atmosphere at home just grew more and more tense. That is when I began to realize that it would have been better if I never came home at all. Before I knew it, I found myself buying a ticket boarding a train. A train heading to the only place I could think to go. Crossbell. I get it. You wanted to see my brother again. I think that was the reason, yes. When he brought me that keychain as a gift, Guy told me this. Don't worry, Tio. I know you can find happiness. And if you ever have trouble finding it, just give me a call. We can figure out whatever's making you sad and kick its butt together. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something Guy would say. But around that time, at the lowest point of my life, I met an Epstein Foundation researcher by chance. He saw potential in my enhanced sensory reception and recruited me for an orbital staff development team that the Foundation had just launched. With that, I transferred to Lamont State and spent 3 years as a Foundation researcher. And then 3 months ago, I returned to Crossbell. I'm so sorry. It's not fair that my dumb brother left us like he did. Not honoring his promise to a girl. That's not him at all. Lloyd. Oh, it must be Jona. The kitten has been spotted. I repeat, kitten has been spotted. Just now I noticed her nibbling on the bait I threw out. I'm about to corner her, so give me all the support you can muster. Understood. I'm just along for the ride. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? No need to worry. Begin concealment near the network resources second boundary domain. Stand by for Kitty. Aye aye. Whoa, are you serious? It's her. Kitty has deactivated all of our protections. Do you know how tedious it was to prepare the bait? And now it's all... I don't believe this. How can one person do all this? Settle down, Jona. She is likely trying to use all her processing power to brute force her way through. Please focus. Stay 2 steps ahead and lead her toward my domain. Damn it, I'm not a machine. She's passing through Terminal 4, Control Terminal 17, City Hall's main terminal. I've caught her at Control Terminal 25. She's entered your domain. Affirmative. So this is your rival. She is fast. Extremely fast. Activating Aeon system. Kitty's presence. Whoa, look at those data streams. If you keep it up, you won't even need my help catching her. I disagree. Unlike you and Kitty, I am not a true hacker. If my Aeon system goes down, I will be easily overtaken. Damn it, then what do we do? In preparation for that, raise your processing output to the max and block Kitty's exit. I'm predicting that Kitty will try to shift over to her domain again. Choose your timing carefully because you will have an approximately 0.1 second window to catch her. You gotta be kidding me. Screw it. I'm Jona frickin' Sacred. Get ready. Aeon system limit break. Now. I bagged myself a kitty. We won? It looks that way. Ah. T, are you okay? I'll be in a minute. Increasing the Aeon system's power that much, the world is spinning. Didn't I tell you not to push yourself? Lloyd? Tio? That promise that my brother made to you, I'll keep it for him. Huh? And if you ever have trouble finding it, just give me a call. We can figure out whatever's making you sad and kick its butt together. No doubt about it, my brother was amazing. He was strong, confident, and so quick to take action. I still have a long way to go to catch up to him. But I'll put every ounce of effort I can to getting there. I'll become the kind of man that can keep his promise to you. What do you say? How mysterious. You and Guy are almost nothing alike, but at the same time, you two remind me so strongly of each other. The way your spirit shines, the way you look ahead. I remind you of Guy. In a lot of ways, yes. But of course, you are your own person. You are who you are, Lloyd. You can't ever become Guy, nor should you try to. I would think you would know that better than anyone. That aside, if you're going to make me a promise, though, I would like you to promise me something else. What do you mean? You don't need to make it right here and now. I do not want you to take over Guy's promise. I want you to make one of your own. Whatever you come up with, it'll be perfect, I'm sure. And in case you've forgotten, I am not a child. Yes, you are. You are 14 years old. You are a child. So I don't want to be someone who is simply protected all the time. After all, I am a member of the SSS. You're right. You're exactly right. Is something wrong? No, it's just... I think it's the first time I've ever seen your genuine smile. I was not smiling. I am simply exhausted. That is all. No need to be shy. It seems like such a waste, though. Your smile is adorable. If you showed it more often, I'm sure you'd be popular. Adorable. Oh, Jona? How long have you been listening? I think that's the first time I've seen your genuine smile, somewhere around there. Can't say I was expecting to hear a cheesy line like that today. What's more, you actually got flustered over that? What's with that? Spew any more nonsense and I will destroy you with a 40 chain combo in Palm Party. It's not even possible. Actually, someone like you might be able to pull that off. That reminds me, Jona. Did you manage to find out who Kitty is? Who do you think I am? This is the one and only Jona Sacred. I managed to figure out her location and I'm sending it now. Jona, what is that file you attached? An attachment? What the hell are you... The log shouldn't contain anything like that. It was supposed to uncover her location. We should open it. What? That's... What the heck is that? Wait a damn minute. This couldn't be. It appears the hackers have been hacked. This must be her way of getting revenge on us for discovering her location. She's taunting us. No, perhaps she had us in the palm of her hand from the beginning. If true, it is possible that the information we obtained was a ruse. Jona, are you okay? Damn it! There's no way she should have been able to mask her address. If we could trace and analyze it, eventually it'll lead back to the access point. It won't work. What about... Hello? There's no point talking to Jona when he's like that. Let's just return to his place for now. We still need to retrieve our rightfully earned memory quartz. Yeah, I forgot about that. Clear out of the geofront. Sun's already setting. Guess we spent more time in the geofront than I thought. It seems that way. Something the matter? Nothing. We should hurry back to Jona and retrieve that quartz. I admit, I'm also curious about Kitty's true identity. Rosenberg Studio? Wait a minute. Rosenberg Studio is that doll factory. It was near the mountain path. That's the place. When I was analyzing Kitty's location, it led me there. I'm certain. But God, why the hell is a freaking doll factory of all places? Is this some kind of joke? It is certainly strange. How so? If Kitty is at that studio like Jona claims, what's weird about that? Well, currently the orbital network is only functioning within the city limit and at St. Ursula Medical College. The resort on the other side of the lake, Michelin, is also part of the testing. Oh. Because wireless orbital waves are unstable, they're primarily used for orbital telephones. And since the orbital network is constantly exchanging large amounts of information, it's usually got to have a wired connection. A giant orbital cable runs along the bottom of the lake connecting to St. Ursula and Michelin. But no way would someone run a connection all the way out to some doll factory in the middle of the mountains. Damn it, what kind of sick prank is this? That girl. It's Rin. It can't be, can it? Though the mystery still remains, we succeeded in our objective. I believe you mentioned a reward. Yeah. Here. That's right. It contains information. It contains info on most of Revanche's relationships. I even threw in a couple of related topics for safe measure. Happy? Wow. This information is indeed of interest. Just so you know, there's nothing super classified or anything on there. It's all stuff that anyone could have found out if they dug hard enough. Your bosses at the CPD, for example, they've been sitting on this forever. I'm sure it'll be useful nonetheless. So we didn't have access to all this. We were at least a bit at a disadvantage. Glad I could help then. I'm beat. That was way too much for one day. Tomorrow I'll just use what we learned to finally uncover Kennedy's true identity. Don't overdo it. It's the anniversary festival, Jona. Why don't you go on a date or something instead of holing up in here? Shut up! It's none of your damn business what I do or don't do. You damn wolf in sheep's clothing ass playboy normie piece of crap. Not exactly sure what all that meant, but I can't help but feel like he's got a lot of the wrong idea about me. Now that you mention it, you went on a date with Cecil on the opening day of the festival, didn't you? Huh? And after that, you ended up spending time with those beautiful Seeker sisters. Experience really does trump everything in the end. Tia, what are you trying to say? Nothing. Revanche is the largest criminal organization currently operating within Crossbell. Its inception date dates back roughly to 1130 of the Septian calendar, coinciding with the founding of the state itself. As the name Revanche and Company would suggest, its fortune was amassed by smuggling goods between the Empire and the Republic under the guise of a trading company. In turn, Revanche was able to seize control of Crossbell's underworld. Currently, Revanche is known to participate in several illegal businesses, including arms smuggling, the sale of stolen goods, land speculation, insider trading, mirror laundering, sex rings, intermediary agencies for Jaeger Corps, and so on. Due to its close ties with influential Diet members, Revanche is rarely punished for its criminal offenses. While members may be arrested from time to time, it is common for their bail to be posted almost immediately. That explains the former Jaeger working for them. Revanche's main forces are about 300 members, including low-level workers both in and outside of the state. The company employs approximately 500 people total. Revanche's ranks include several former Jaegers and soldiers from neighboring countries, combined with its smuggling of cutting-edge orbital weaponry. Revanche is believed to be and have considerable military strength. Despite not being a large-scale crime syndicate, its influence extends past Crossbell. Revanche holds deep ties with its influential figures in both the Empire and the Republic. According to recent intelligence, Revanche had begun to lose ground with Hayoe, a rival organization, but has since bolstered its firepower by utilizing warhounds. This new development has led to Revanche regaining superiority. Don Marconi. Marconi controls Crossbell's largest mafia and is the current president of Revanche and Company. He is the fifth man to hold the position, but did not inherit it conventionally. 8 years ago, Marconi gained control by overthrowing the Fourth Dawn in an act of deceit and betrayal. Perhaps due to his Erebonian heritage, Marconi prioritizes his relationship with members of the Diet's Imperial faction. His ties with Speaker Hartman in particular are well documented. On the other hand, he has also made inroads with the Republican factions. Undoubtedly, Marconi seeks to leverage both factions in order to take advantage of Crossbell's unique circumstance. Furthermore, he seems to fashion himself after Erebonian nobility. His personal tastes include lavish garments and fancy furniture, I'm going to say it. Ostentatious furniture. Look at this arrogant old fart. He may look like a jolly old man, but his actions paint him as anything but. It appears Marconi is much more cunning than we are led to believe. Though he's firmly affiliated with the Empire, he's still managed to forge ties with the Republic. No question, this guy's trouble. Garcia Rossi's official position with Revanche and Company is General Manager of Sales. Behind the scenes, however, he acts as the Mafia's underboss and is the commander of its rank-and-file henchmen. Rossi previously served as a commanding officer for the Zephyr Jaeger Corps. This dude was in Zephyr. When Marconi toppled the former Don 8 years ago, he contacted Rossi to aid him in his bid for power. For those who don't know, Zephyr has a lot of significance in the overarching plot in Erebonia. Afterwards, Marconi recruited him away from the Corps and to join Revanche and Company permanently. Rossi was the architect behind the Mafia's militarization and large increase in strength. In his Jaeger days, Jaeger Garcia Rossi earned the moniker the Killing Bear by his large frame and advanced military combat prowess to overwhelm enemy soldiers on the battlefield. Zephyr, that name sounds familiar to me. Probably because it's one of the 2 strongest corps in all of Zumeria. If that guy was a commanding officer of Zephyr, trust me, his strength is no joke. I've actually heard rumors about the Killing Bear before. Didn't realize this was the guy. It makes sense. He's perfectly radiated strength. But Randy, how do you know so much about all this? Travel as much as me and you'll hear all sorts of rumors. You're letting a little too much about yourself get out, Randy. Hartman is an extremely influential politician who holds the position of Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. As a member of the Diet, he acts as the leader of its imperial faction. It's a descendant of Erebonian nobility. Hartman owns a luxurious mansion located at Michelin in the far southern reaches of Crossbell State. He is also considered an old friend of Marconi, the president of Revanche and Company, and it's believed Hartman cooperates in Mafia's various criminal enterprises, including smuggling, money laundering, and so on. Furthermore, sources say that Hartman had an official meeting with the Imperial Chancellor, Gilead Osborne, last year in order to demonstrate his domestic and foreign authority. So this is Hartman. He kind of strikes me as the hotty-toddy Imperial noble rather than a politician. But did he really manage to get an audience with the Empire's blood and iron Chancellor? Yes. Though it was evidently an informal one. Chancellor Osborne did not have a meeting with him. It still irks me that he would meet with Speaker Hartman, but completely snub my grandfather. At the same time, the whole matter was quite the hot topic in both nations' political spheres. I can't believe I've never heard of this. The Blood and Iron Chancellor. He's making a name for himself, alright. I can't help but wonder what the reason behind his visit was. Damn. Everything was fuzzy until now, but I'm starting to see the big picture. Revanche is led by a ruthless yet cunning boss with a former Jaeger commander as his right hand. Furthermore, they have strong ties to Speaker Hartman. Not only that, but if the Speaker has ties to Chancellor Osborne, then there's no wonder the CPD can't do a damn thing. True. Wait a moment. I believe I just discovered data within the memory ports. Concealed data. Can you pull it up? Yes, it seems he tried to test whether or not I was able to notice. His punishment will be long and painful. Well, that aside for now, what were you able to recover? I would put it on the level the level of difficulty at easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The Schwarz auction. The Schwarz auction is an annual event staged by Revanche on the final day of the festival. It is held in the form of a private, lengthy, largely secret party hosted at Speaker Hartman's mansion in Michelin. Most items up for bid are first-class works of art such as paintings and jewelry acquired through theft, bribery, tax evasion, and even illegal banking channels. Additionally, invites are not limited to just Crossbellians. Nobles and affluent people from all across the continent are extended invitations, making the auction function as an off-the-record gathering of Zemarian's high society. The Schwarz auction is a major source of income for Revanche. It also provides Speaker Hartman with the ideal place to network his influential figures. Security is solely handled as by Revanche's forces, as well as entry is prohibited unless a guest possesses a black invitation card with a golden rose. But isn't it strange? Despite being secret, this information describes it as a large-scale social event. Chief, good evening. Color me surprised, didn't expect you guys to get this far on your own. This ain't the place for talk, though. Come on, I'll give you the full rundown in the office. So you admit all the information in those files is accurate. Unfortunately. Beats me. Who did all this research, but they got quite a good gold mine on that stuff. But all the CPD's top brass know about this. Yeah, though I wouldn't say it's everyone. Anyone that at inspector rank or higher for sure. The entire 1st Division. Hell, even Arias and the Bracer Guild are probably known for a while. That means this is another barrier standing in our way. An extraordinarily huge one. You know, I don't intend to restrict what you guys can do, but I wouldn't recommend poking your noses any further into the Schwarz auction. Stuff like that is well beyond our pay grade, kids. Chief! Come on, Chief, let's not mince words here. You're not saying this is beyond us. You're just trying to tell us the CPD itself has its hands tied. Considering all the influential figures invited, the fact that Speaker Hartman is the host of the gathering, the auction is practically untouchable. If the citizenry is not in imminent danger, the Bracer Guild cannot act either. So it seems there's nothing anyone can do. But we can't just... Calm down, you aren't the only frustrated person here, trust me. Think about the 1st Division grinding their teeth every year, powerless to do anything. If this event ever gave them the slightest chance, they'd be gathering it to take it down before even the guild could respond. But despite being shady as hell, it appears to be another glamorous party. Basically, if you tried to crack down on the Schwarz auction and screwed up, the SSS would be finished. That's why, for your own good, I can't let you chase this one down. That's the gist of it. Frustrating. Listen, I'm not telling you to accept how things are. Just understand sometimes you have to chin up, look forward, and figure out how much you can really accomplish. Don't forget that pit in your stomach right now. Keep at it, and your chance will come one day. So don't get too down. I understand. From now on, we'll stop looking into the auction. I'm sorry, Lloyd. Damn, that sucks. What the? Earthquake? Nah, can't be. Almost feels like I'm being rocked to sleep. Output minimum. Power level low. Freezing process begin. Ah, that's cold. Yeah, it's T.O. Good morning, Lloyd. Yeah, good morning. Wait a second, why are you in my room? Our morning meeting is about to begin, so I came to wake you up. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. It was the strangest thing, though. Felt something cold against the back of my neck. I must have been having one seriously weird dream. That was no dream. My efforts to nudge you awake were in vain, so I cast a low-energy diamond dust. Excuse me? Did I hear you right? You hit me with an orbital art. It was not enough to harm you, so there's no need to be concerned. It worked out in the end, didn't it? Yeah, I guess. Besides, I was unsure how to wake up someone who was fast asleep, so I ended up with a method I specialize in. Lloyd, are you angry? No. Though I would recommend raising your voice as a step between nudging me and casting ice attacks. That should wake up most people. I see. In that case, would it be appropriate to address you with a "Good morning, Master" the next time the opportunity presents itself? What do you think? Or perhaps you would enjoy, "I'm going to kick my lazy brother out of bed if he doesn't wake up." Where'd you even learn these phrases? I'm just teasing. Ellie and I prepared breakfast, so please come downstairs after you've changed. I'll be taking my leave now. Wait a minute. What is it? Thanks, Tio. You were worried about me, so you came to check on me. And she's embarrassed. Fourth day. I swear to fucking God. Yeah, that doesn't say expired yet. East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination. Serial Theft. Well, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails from Zero as I go all about Crossbell and do my thing. Until then, I'm TheDarkSeraph signing off. Hopefully I can finish that damn quest.